It's good to see you again. This is Captain Football here, and welcome back to Rai Friends Vlog Fables. And today's episode of Rai Friends Vlog Fables is another video from YouTube today, and it is all about Meet the Urban Gardening Community. This YouTube video got shown up after it got succeeded in 3 days this time, because first of all, it got succeeded this video, and then no Udals, and then no Udals, and now there's a Udal again. Anyways, and for the reason today, after the date got succeeded from November 6th, and now here's another date. This one is November the 7th, 2025, so let's get into it. Okay, so it was the day, November the 7th, it was that day. We go to Durridge Bay. And yeah, I think it was actually, yeah. This is Durridge Bay Country Park. So we turn that way, right? Past that to Seaville, yeah. You can see that now. Yeah, I know why now, right now, yeah. Anyway, now, as you can see that, this is where it looks like the time last video would start here, both ways, left or right. No, I didn't mean that way. It was that way. And when we went to the crossing, there was no trains at the crossing. There was no trains at the railway crossing, I'm afraid. But there was a train when we went home, actually, and it was a cross-country. All right, guys, now let's take you on the move now. Let's see now. Anyway, guys, so, right. Got some updates on vlog videos to come out soon. Right, so we've got the same way to Durridge Bay because there's actually only one way to go to Durridge Bay. Oh, what? Why does it have to go back? Why? Why does it go back? Why? Seriously. There's no way it reverses back. This is ridiculous. I tried to go far and then it ended up going reverse. I mean, really? Seriously? Why does it look like it must have turned into a trampoline or something? Or is it just like that? Seafell? I'm not sure. Not a Seafell thing again. Right. So, yes, here we go. Sorry, lads. Right, so you can Seafell now, yeah. Right now, yeah. We've just done Hadston, but oh, sorry. I really wish the Pegman has Dua Lipa in it. Because she goes to lots of destinations in London, Paris, New York, Mexico, etc. Possibly okay, but okay, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, you know that Dua Lipa, you know. She's so happy to see Seaville now, yes. And yeah, so yeah, you can see that now, yeah. I hope she will still join in for Christmas. I just Seaville, I just totally believe so. By the way, we've got... Oh no, it's not the right way round. It's just the wrong way round, you know. This is where the party. Hang on. And yeah, I'll tell how long does it take to drive. You can see that. Yeah, you can see that to see you two now. Yes. Right now, unlike Steedsburn, however, on the September 11th vlog to Steedsburn, it was a prototype. But on November 9th, we went to Steedsburn. We finally got the real thing to go that way. Part of that. But okay. But yeah. Right. So yeah. Right. So I will show the image from Google Earth, as you can tell you that. Oops, sorry. When we get into another date video. Sorry. Because I can't do other dates video. So we'll do that on the week after on Monday. We'll do that next Monday. Because of the ICC cricket on Friday. So yeah. And it's the wrong way round. And yeah, are we supposed to go parking here, is it? Yeah, you should. It's supposed to go park here, but it was that way. And sadly, you can't go that way to the playground, but not parking lot to Seaville yet. And this is what Jurich Bay. No, we went there last Saturday because it was our last stop to Jurich Bay. Here's the cafe over there. And yeah. Now, for those you're saying about Jurich Bay, very well. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I've just got a burp, so I have no idea why it does that. You can see that, but you can see that. You can see it too, yeah. All right, you can see the pigment, and it's just like this. It's Siva now, yeah. It walks like he hasn't been changed into do a lip pip because he walks exactly in the same way. He walks normal as usual, but I wonder what's behind it. Hang on. And this one is Jurich Bay Camp and Caravan Site. And do you know what is on the back of it? You know what's on the back of it? Do you know what the back is, actually? Yeah, I'll tell you. And the back is... Oh, and the back was Jurich Nature Reserve. That was on the back. That was the back of Jurich Bay, called Jurich Nature Reserve. But insidely, weirdable, it spells in Jurich in the name of it. Even it's called Jurich Bay. Yep, you can see the name Jurich Bay. Yeah, you can see that now, yeah. That's what they call Jurich Bay. However, it's believed that Hadston, right, is also part of Jurich Bay because of that too. You can see that. Yeah, that's right, and it's in Red Row. It is in Red Row. Along with it, it's in Hadston. You can see Siva now, yeah. This is the entrance to Hadston, and that was the exit to Hadston. But in the drive around, it goes to the incorrect way. So it ended like that way, that entrance. So that was wrong way. So you can see, but yeah. On the other side, you can see the middle bit. There's East Chevington, which we did went there already. We went there for our last visit on the 28th of March, but we didn't talk about 30 minutes home, but we talked about 15 minutes, so you can see that. Yeah, you can see it now, yeah. Yeah, Jurich Bay Country Park, that's right, guys. And the calendar says we've got 33 days for me. Oh, come on, let's keep that going. Yeah, keep it going. On our first visit to Steed's Burn, it was that way, wasn't it? It was our surprise trip that called it Steed's Burn. And whether we just take it up for a minute. And when it gets up, right? When it gets up, it goes that way. And it really does. However, it goes up too. You can see that. And it leads to Stobbs Woods. Oh, we wouldn't dare go that way. And in the second road to Steed's Burn, we've parked on that lane because we need to keep things current, isn't it? It's going to go right near to Hadston and Jurich Bay as well. Part of that, you can see that. You can see Jurich Bay and Hadston and Red Road just about miles away, and Amble's just in about 15 minutes. Okay, let me take a look. How long does it take to drive to Jurich Bay? Oh, I forgot to mention that, right? This trip leads from 66 Grange View to Hadston. Talk about 8 minutes via the A1068. And on Jurich Bay Country Park, it's the same lane, 8 minutes to get to Jurich Bay. And that was 4.5 miles. And that is via the same route, A1068, as you can see right there. And it leads to Amble. And the video was spotted on a trout with a beast. And this is what the video appeared. I know my shirt was like blue at the time, and my jacket was still black at the time. And my belly view was in normal condition this time, because Secret Pan at the top of it got an incorrect one, because it still got the jacket on by mistake.
Right, is this way we're going, that way or that way? Left. That one goes to the beach, yes. So you can see, well, the sign says no horse. There's no horse riding, wasn't it? Anyway, guys, the time is 1:28, so we're not home yet.
Here is Jurich Bay, where it walked like before.
Okay, so you go that way.
And yeah.
Well, it walks like
and this is what it walked like just before that field over there was updated and changed into a car fair, which I don't know what it is now, because I don't know what it is. Sorry if you don't know what it is, so yeah, I have no idea what it was.
Is he having dog food, is it? Oh my god, look at that flood.
I didn't know there was a flood in there, because that was a dangerous flood we've seen in that road, causing a flood in the road. You can see that. There was a flood in the road. Now, I noticed why there was a flood in there, for obvious reasons. But thank goodness the flood was gone when we went to a final visit to Jurich Bay.
No way. Okay.
Goodness sake. Now more of
You
it's
can
been
see
turned to
Mickey
like
is
road.
far
It's almost nearly turned into water now. Oh my goodness. See there, you know, yeah.
Wait. How?
And then it was a lovely time at Druridge Bay, and then we went back home from Druridge Bay, and then they went home again. Then they turned that way, and then went home again. And then... Sorry for the brightness on the camera. Oh, and Little Bottle claimed that he put the orange and blue filter because of copyright. Oh, that was when he put copyright in there. You can see that. This is what he put it on there. And I was just using 11 laps to do that stuff from Only Fools and Horses and so on. Yeah, this is what Only Fools and Horses do, you know. See? Right. And yeah, that's right. And there is Lizard Crossing. This is how it's supposed to appear over here. You can see that. Lizard Crossing. You can see that. And that will talk about exactly about 10 minutes to just get into its side in no time. And the way home talk about 15 minutes. And of course, it's taking a long way home. You can see that. Yep. By the way, guys, the new way home now talk about 30 minutes now or 40 minutes. I'm not sure why. But it could be depends on the route, you know. Right, and that was the 8:68, and this is how the fog was finished. And then belly view appeared again. Yep. And the belly view appeared again. It's on the far bit. You can see the bit there. You can see that. And of course, that's what we need to. And I have a dream. And I have a dream where the stars would shine all day. You can see that. You can see that too. Now you see Theo. Now me. Right. Now. Oh, sorry. I've just hit the button like that. I didn't know what it caused it. It caused it to glitch. Sorry. Anyway, guys. And this is when I have a dream of Universal City. Where it looked like. I'll show the image to the Universal City in the next episode on the ICC Cricket Doodle Special on Friday. If you really love to. Yes, really love to. Anyway, guys, since that Druridge Bay talk about 8 minutes, there's no different way home just yet until we realized in 2026 it does have a different way home. It has a long way home now. That's because of the change in time. Because crackers have shown very early, just before 2:30. Right, and then we come back to Ridgerington Station until we found a train in the railway crossing, and then the barriers go down, and the railway crossing appeared. This time, as part of that, it showed a cross-country at the railway crossing. But it's only a little bit of a cross-country at the railway crossing, as we've heard before, as I put this in the Rick and Rose Letter episode called the UFO Trip. It goes like this. That was in the episode called the UFO Trip. That's why I recorded that one very early before that day to Seaville, when it ceased to happen to Seaville. By the way, guys, if you love to go to the co-op tomorrow, you might be going over to see the dividend at the co-op to see your dividends nearby. Okay, guys. And that was the end of a glorious trip we've ever seen. And then we'll be back home, right? We're going to talk about the next trip, but we want to show you to Seaville. You can see it now, yeah. As for Ravelry spoken, right, it was a walk. That was a walk. Yeah, that's right, guys. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. And back home. Right, guys, we're not finished yet, but we need to take a walk of where is Druridge Bay Beach. Do you want to go take a look where Druridge Bay Beach is? Let me show you. Hang on. Let me just grab that thing on. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit wobbly here. Here we go. You see Druridge Bay Beach somewhere? Is it? Can I see it anywhere? I haven't got big glasses, but you can see that. Look. Oh, it's Terry. It's Terry. It's over there. Hey, Terry, you alright?
Hello,
Yeah, well, I'm alright. Right, we've got... No, we can't see Druridge Bay Beach, but I can see the top bit of Organ Grange. Also, what was that on the floor, was that? Was that the... I don't know where it came from, anyway. I don't know what I just found on it. It was like a piece or something. No idea I found that piece, but I'll just put it in there anyway. Right, so, and we just got caught by cross country, and exactly, we waited for, and it will talk about 9 to 11 minutes. Alright guys, now let's take a walk. What George Bay has to say. Sorry to interrupt you the following, I'm just the house from there, the kind of people nearby. I can literally talk, you know. Wait, what, really? But that was my, yeah, I can see that. There was my cougar, here's my cougar, and it's my beautiful house, you can see that. Yeah, you can see that right now. Look, you can see that. Still got that thing for next door. You can see that. You try to get a hold of it to see you here for you again, Howie. Go to George Bayer's out back in days to see her. Yeah, that was weird though. And this is what Google search here, and it's said it totally talk about 7 minutes, although it talk about 8 minutes. And yeah, officially, it was opened in 1986, which is when my life came to me as a ghost. As a ghost, I don't know why. But anyway, and then it was opened officially in 1989. But I wasn't here until 2009, so yeah. Let me take a look at the country park at the website. Oh, sorry, I need to accept the cookies. Thank you very much, I need to accept the cookies. Does it reload? Yes, it does, actually. You can see that now, yeah. Anyway, you can see that. There's the Northumberland County Council logo. This has the flag across it. Northumberland County Council, the name. Can you drag that? Yeah, you can drag that. Okay. Android. Alright, guys, you can see this one of the cities around here. It looks exactly, reminds me of, you know what's trying to be. Okay, then, and this is what it looked like, but let me find the place where we just went. Here we go. You can see, oops, sorry. And you can see that now. Right, when you zoom this in, it looks like it was made in the late 2000s. You can see that. This is not from 2024 or anything, but you can see that. It is from 2022. And this is what Google Earth should be. That's right, this is what it looked like. This is what the building looks like. This is an Audi. Yep, this is an Audi there. You can see that right there. You can see an Audi right there. Sorry for the crackling camera, by the way. And this is what Kingston Park used to be. And it's a field. And then there's one that used to be part of Northumberland at the time. That Kingston Park was originally known as Nothingness. Maybe by Northumberland County Council. This is what Newcastle used to be owned by Northumberland County Council before 1974. But okay. By the way, this is from 1985. And this is what it looked like this. But sorry, but sadly to say that it's too blurry to see this image. It looks like it's an alien or something. It looks like an alien or a creature. I'm not sure. It looks like a creature in there. I don't know why. Must be from the Arctic or something. I have no idea to see it like this. Then 2001 saw the construction of Brantano Footwear, Carphone Warehouse, Next and Boots, which got opened entirely by 2002. Then TK Maxx is just in edited shells in the mid-2000s, beginning with 2004 or 2005. Then 2006 was the same one as before. Then 2008, just 1 month before the Street View begins. It is possibly about a few days before the Street View first appeared in Kingston Park, which is a D, goes back to the 1st of August 2008. And then 2009 is likely the same or different, because the Mothercare logo looks exactly, doesn't look the same at all or different, I'm not sure, sorry. Then 2012 is just half a bit of the same thing you can see at the top now. And it was fixed later that year, and it really does look like that. Then we got 2015, it's all changed. Then 2017, 2018, 2018 again. Then 2020, 2020 again, 2020 yet again. And there's 2020 yet again. Then 2021, then 2022. Then 2022 again, then 2023 again. Oh wait, 2023, then 2024, then 2025, and that's it. Right, you can see Kingston Park right there, but you can see that, and we just recentered that look. Oh, I've just recentered the location, and I have no idea why I did that. Let me just reload that page again. Here we go, see? Rather that, it is the Northumberland Coastal Challenge. You can see that on the name of it. You can see that now, yeah. Yeah, I know. Right, I think this is the end of the episode. Anyways, thank you for watching Rai Friends Vlog Fables. And I think this is our final time we like to say that the Google logo in a moment. We will not be back again until July 20th, 2026 because of the World Cup. So from all of us here, from all of us here at Rai Friends Vlog Fables, in the shed. So I will see you with the ICC Doodle Special on Friday. Next up on the list, Gaston Shorts 2 Meet the Fog Video Community. After Meet the Fog Video Community, surprise trip. And after the surprise trip, a sporty fun outside. So until then, goodbye! Also, again, I hope the YouTube logo comes back tomorrow as well, so bye.